I'm joined live from Rome by Federigo Argentieri. He's a political science professor at John Cabot University. Federigo, thank you very much for being with us. Do you think that prosecutors have finally found some charges that will stick?
It's difficult to say. There are two witnesses which are very important, and I'm surprised they're not being mentioned these days. One is Berlusconi's former wife, Veronica, who filed a divorce last year, if I remember correctly, precisely because she felt that it was no longer appropriate to even publicly stand side by side with Mr. Berlusconi. And when she filed the divorce, she announced publicly that my husband is sick. She exactly said that. My husband is sick, he is fond of minor-aged women. This is something totally unbearable from various points of view. And the other eyewitness is Mr. Guzzanti, who is a former supporter of Berlusconi, who just published a book describing how the parties at the Arcore villa take place, and he confirmed all the accusations. So, in light of this, I see it very difficult for Berlusconi to defend himself. On the other hand, the political relevance of this trial is still debatable. I feel that Berlusconi and his men are right when they say that the left is unable to propose an alternative to us, a political alternative, and therefore they use justice in order to put me in political difficulties.
You talk about political relevance. I mean, surely Berlusconi should resign simply because this is an embarrassment, not just to the Italian people, but also to his fellow European leaders.
Well, things are a little more complicated than that, I would say. Berlusconi is an embarrassment to a part of the Italian people. It's still to be seen to what extent he is an embarrassment to the other part. The part of the Italian people that is against him, and a good chunk of those who have supported him, like Mr. Fini and others, certainly have taken distances from him.
Yeah.
On the other hand, it's still to be seen how many of his supporters have been disgusted by this this last year, the events of this last year, and above all, we still need to see how this will translate into a vote. So the things are not as clear as they seem.
Federigo
and
Argentieri, we have to leave it there. Please come back and talk to us again soon.